Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rekakadash. Yahweh be in the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shah be in the name of His only begotten Son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Now we're going to get into some prophecy because prophecy proves these deceivers and these liars and these antichrists, it proved them wrong. Because see, the Lord, He don't lie, and so that's how you can prove them wrong with the prophecies that He gave, and He talked about what would be happening in these last days. See, there ain't no such thing as the Bible days. He talked about what would happen in the last days, not in the Bible days. He gave them information and details what will be going on in the last days and where would his people be. See, because you got also people perpetrating a fraud trying to make themselves the children of Israel. So now the Lord have got around that lie and he said, okay, I'm gonna tell you exactly where they're gonna be. So if they say they're in Arizona, I say, as the Lord, I say they gonna be in Chicago or in New York, you know that they telling a lie. So let's go into the scriptures. Now we're gonna get the prophecy of how he said he was gonna do his thing. I'm gonna start at verse 9. Remember the former things of old, for I am God, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, and there is none else. I am God, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning. See, the last days. He told the last days what was going to be going on in the last days. He said it in the beginning. He said what was going to be going on in the last days in Bible time, as these Negroes say. It says, and from ancient time, so-called Bible time, the things that are not yet done. See, they wasn't done when these prophets was telling it. When Moses and David and the prophets was saying it, they wasn't done at that time. It says, my counsel shall stand and I will do all my pleasure. See, the Lord told the end in the last days in the beginning. So let's go to Genesis, which is the beginning. See, he told what was going to happen at the last. Genesis 49 and 1. It say, and Jacob Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days. See, this is what's going to be happening in the last days. And if it's not happening like this, somebody is telling a lie. So we're going to go to the key tribe, because he said he gathered the sons together and told them something. Now, 6 and 7 is a major operation too, because it's pretty much telling you what they was gonna be doing. And let me get 7 just to set the foundation. It says, cursed be their anger, for it was fierce, and their wrath, for it was cruel. So it's talking about these nations that came against the Israelites, and they was cruel, and their anger was fierce, and they had great wrath against the true children of Israel. Say, I will divide them in Jacob and scatter them in Israel. So what was going to be going on with the Israelites in the last days? They would be divided. They would be scattered. Now, specifically Judah, it says, Judah, you are he who your brothers shall praise. So the brothers is praising Judah. Your enemies, your hand shall be in the neck of your enemies. Meaning your power is going to be in the neck of the enemy. It says, your father's children shall bow down before you. So the Judah will be getting praise from these brothers of his. And we know it's a group of people on earth that everybody is praising. See, it's a group of people on earth that everybody is want a copycat. They want to do everything that Judah do. Now Judah been scattered with his brethren, because it say divided in Jacob, scattered in Israel. Judah is the top tribe. He been scattered. So he's living in somebody else's land, and he broke as a joke, and they done took his power from him, which is his land. And so he a vagabond. And why is he being praised as a vagabond? See, when you bring it to Babylon the Great America, why is these Negroes that's homeless got their pants hanging off their behind and they hip hopping and rapping and talking this crazy stuff? Why is people praising them? Why they dressing like them? Why they wearing a hat to the back, sagging their pants like them, putting tattoos and want to wear the same clothing and the shoes and everything that they wear? Want to talk like them, walk like them, dance like them. See, why is these Negroes who broke as a joke being praised? Bunch of homeless kids living in projects with a bunch of drunks and women that's sleeping with the whole neighborhood. All these maybe babies. Why is people copying them? What is so special about these Negroes, man? Why are people talking jive, trying to talk jive and talk they slang? If they talking Ebonics and it ain't the real English, the proper way to talk, why is people still trying to talk like them? What is so special about these darn people? It says, your hand shall be in the neck of your enemies. What is the people that so-called trying to steal the nationality of Judah, which they call themselves Jews, because this is where the name derived from, is the Jews in the neck of their enemy. Do they got to live up under somebody else? Or they got their own neighborhoods? See, is the Jews living in the housing authority, where the housing authority can kick their behind out at any time? No, them jokers is in a whole Jewish, they wishing they could be a Jew, in a whole neighborhood isolated, where they got the police, the hospitals, everything is them. Even if they not even in some state of Israel that they conjured up with these Christian Zionists, they still got their own separate towns. They call it Jewtown or Jewish communities, ran and owned by them. Where's the Negro with that? Because he don't got that type of stuff, because he fit in the prophecy that his enemies got control of that. Then when you go into Deuteronomy to get some details from the scriptures, Deuteronomy 28:48. This is why he is going to be in the neck of his enemies. It says, therefore, thou shalt serve your enemies, which the Lord shall send against you in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. For he shall put a yoke of iron upon your neck until he have destroyed you. And so he gonna be uh pretty much uh giving you everything you need. He gonna be giving you everything you wanna have. He finna be giving it to you. Look at verse 44. It says, he shall lend to you, and you shall not lend to him. He shall be the head, and you shall be the tail. See, this is the what this Genesis 49 is talking about. Because the head is the so-called uh white man who brought him over here in chains, and the neck, see, the person that's in the neck, meaning they under this person. Let's go back to 8. It said, Judah, you are who your brother shall praise. Your hand shall be in the neck of your enemy. See, all your strength and all your power is gonna be that you in the neck of your enemy. You under him, and you up close to him too, because you benefiting by being up under him. Cause see, you up in America, and you marching, trying to get equal rights to the darn man. See, this is what the thumbnail was really about. You up in this man country, you trying to get equal rights. You marching and saying we want to be just like the so-called white man, because we right next to them. Our neighborhood right on the other side of town. We in the same city, and we got a neighborhood on the other side of town. Why we just can't put the neighborhood together? Why we just can't mingle all together and be the same, integrate with each other? See, that's how far up the neck that you is of your enemy. See, the East Indian ain't in the neck of their enemy. They not worried about nobody. They got a whole land. The Arab, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Koreans, the Hamite African, see, the remaining peoples of Japhet, them folks in their own land, and they not up under no enemy. They ain't got to be up under the so-called white man. See, but the Negro, they ain't got no separate land away from the so-called white man. They stuck in his neck. See, they stuck up under the so-called white man, and he want to keep them there so he can drain all of their power from them. Where is it on? Let's get that in Zephaniah. Zechariah, Salakia. It says, whose possessors slay them. See, they can knock your head off if they want to, and hold themselves not guilty. See, and they got sundowning. You get caught in the town in the wrong place at the wrong time. They can knock your head off and bury you somewhere and nobody will know about it. That's why they got these towns uh called sundown. These rules in the town called sundown. And when the sun go down, if you niggas is caught out here on these streets, we gonna bury you behind or hang you on a tree and disappear. It says, and they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. See, we got these slaves. We got these slaves, and we can get rich off they behind. It says, and their own shepherds pity them not. Why? Because the shepherds depending on the so-called enemy so much that they got to sell out to them and behave themselves. They can't try to defend these Negroes because they too much depending on the slave master, the oppressor or the possessor of these Negroes from the tribe of Judah. And see, all the other tribes want to be where Judah at, because they see Judah having all this power. That's why the so-called Africans who don't understand that it ain't about skin color, they looking like, well, why are these dark-skinned people over there in America, why they got all the living good? Why they up under the so-called white men living good? And they run they behind over here and be talking about some, well, y'all been over here all this time and y'all complaining. See, because they don't understand the situation. They don't understand this the tribe of Judah over him, and they serving out their curses. And from Deuteronomy 28, 48, or 15 on down to 68, it's just not a bunch of dark-skinned people up under the so-called white man. The white man sucking off of him. Let's go into that. Jeremiah, what is it, 51, 19? They say the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things. So that industrial revolution and all of these inventions that went on in Babylon the Great America, it wasn't because these just some random dark-skinned Africans. No, they was from the tribe of Judah, and they was the portion of Jacob that was going to be the former of all things, creating all of these inventions in Babylon the Great. And these people with these small hats on their head, they can't compare. Ain't nobody praising them for nothing in no shape, form, or fashion. Nobody trying to dress like them. Nobody trying to walk, sing, cook, look, nothing. Nobody trying to mimic anything they got going on. See, so they what they claiming is a lie. Because in the last days, the children of Israel would be scattered and they wouldn't be in that land. And this is what Yahweh shall got to get his word. He put it down. Verse 24 saying, they shall fall by the edge of the sword and shall be led away captives into all nations. So the Israelites would be scattered. They would be in all nations. They would not be in that land. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles. See, when? How long? Until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Until Yahweh shall come with power and great glory. This is when. That's when that time is going to be fulfilled. And so these people is not from no tribe of Judah. Judah is in the neck of his enemies. See, he's not in his homeland. He's scattered. And he in the neck of his enemies. And that's talking about the Negroes that came over here on them slave ships and during the 1500 to 15, 16, 17, 18. Coming over here on them slave ships from the west coast of Africa, from the slave coast. This is who them people was. They was being from the Igbo tribe and all this kind of stuff. They had all kind of confusion going on over there too, but they was coming off that slave coast from the kingdom of Judah, and they knew it. They was going to New Orleans. They was saying, these people from the tribe of Judah. These some slaves we got from the tribe of Judah over there. See? So these people know what the heck going on. But the Lord blinding 2/3 of the Israelites, and the devil is not going to tell the truth until the Lord forced them to do it. Well, that's Psalm 64. The Lord got to force them to tell the truth just to destroy their behind. But I'm going to leave it there. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rekakadash. Double honors to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.